everybody. Welcome back to the half hour of power. I am Joe, and we have with us Mark. He is back. He is from the Toys of the Time Gone By show. Mark, thanks for coming on.
Great you having me tonight. Thank you.
Hour of Power live stream from Monday night. I don't know how many we've done, Mark, but it's been pretty fun, so I think we'll keep doing it.
Me too, I think so. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. We got some pretty good feedback, so we'll keep it on up, right?
Awesome.
So we've been doing these for the half hour power every Monday night, right around this time. And we've kind of, let's see, Mark picked this topic. He picked a horror movie topic.
Oh, yes. I love this movie.
Very good. So, what is this? So you sent this to me, and I haven't read the whole thing yet. So, cheers.
It'll be fun then. It's a Screen Rant article.
Oh, is it a screen? Oh, I didn't even notice it was a Screen Rant article. Is that? Oh, well, it is a Screen Rant article. So, Halloween Ends producer has interest in revisiting Season of the Witch.
Boo.
Huh. Do I got to bring that article up, Mark, so people can see it?
Yes, they'll want to see this because it's blasphemous.
No, I really got to.
You got to bring it up.
Maybe will this be a decent Screen Rant article or no? It's not. I haven't read it yet.
How many percentages are decent? How many? What is the percentage of a good Screen Rant article?
Probably 0.5.
And that's giving it. That's kind of like a good side right there of Screen Rant articles. 0.5.
0.01.
Whoa,
How about that? How about that?
Even better.
Okay, let's get into it. Oh, all right, everybody, brace yourselves. Mark says I have to do this, so here. All right, here we go.
It hurts.
Oh, it burns! It burns! All right. Halloween Ends producer says there's interest in exploring Season of the Witch again, but it is more focused. He is more focused on finishing the current trilogy. Hey, guys. Hey. Why don't you guys focus on making a good second part? How about that? How about you focus on making a good second part? Oh, you can't. You can't make a good second part. Oh, hey, how about you make a good first part?
Oh,
you can't. You made a mediocre first part because the second movie makes the first movie worse.
I love that movie. I don't know.
You know what film series featuring a iconic, I'm using the word iconic. Oh, my God. I can't. You see what Screen Rant has done to me? I start using stupid words like iconic. You know what film series that features a great slasher who wears a mask and runs around and kills teeny boppers that has never had a sequel make the movie before it a worse movie? Do you know what film series that is, Mark?
Can I guess? Is it part of like a Friday? The third thing. Oh,
that's right.
Jeez.
Friday the 13th has never had a sequel that has made the movie that it was a sequel to a worse movie. Halloween has.
It struggles, right? Halloween kind of struggles in a way, right? To make the movie.
Oh, well, and great. I'm not even talking about the first run of the Halloween movies. I'm talking about this run that this fellow, what's this man's name? Does he even have a name if that is his real name?
He probably hides his name so no one could send him.
No, it's right there. Ryan Freeman.
That's right. I'm going to find his name.
Okay, so it's right there. Halloween Ends producer Ryan Freeman. And you know what? If I'm saying that wrong, I don't care because I don't like your movie at all. You've made a disgusting, nasty movie. You've made the worst Halloween movie I've ever seen in my life. Halloween Kills. And I'm gonna go on this little tangent here, Mark. There's only 2 film series I can think of where the sequels have made the movie that it was a sequel to a worse movie. I can only think of 2 right now, right off the top of my head. Halloween, this new Halloween series, and the Disney Star Wars.
Ooh, wow.
So, The Force Awakens, it was okay.
There are other movies.
It was okay. And then The Last Jedi comes out, and I'm watching that, like, that makes The Force Awakens a really crappy movie. It makes that movie just terrible. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't think, if they had never made a sequel to The Force Awakens, The Force Awakens just kind of sits there and it's an okay movie and you can watch it and enjoy it. I can't enjoy it that much anymore after The Last Jedi. It's just so bad. Can you think of any other film series besides these 2 where the sequel has made the movie that it's a sequel to a worse movie?
Well, you know what?
Because it ain't A Nightmare on Elm Street. That doesn't do it either.
No, it doesn't do it. I was going to, the thing is, it's kind of hard because if the sequel's bad, it didn't make, the sequel could be bad and not make the movie worse. It could be where you appreciate the first movie because the sequel sucks. And that's Exorcist. That movie is like a perfect movie, and the sequel just friggin' blows. It just blows chunks.
Yeah, so The Heretic, the Heretic doesn't make The Exorcist worse. Now, for me, the Halloween Kills makes Halloween 2018 worse because there's no reason for Michael Myers to be in that town at all. There's no reason for Laurie to be doing anything. All she has to do is drive out of the town. Because we find out in Halloween Kills, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Halloween Ends to see how bad it is. It's just going to be so bad.
And it's not going to end, and you know that.
Oh, I know that. And they even say that in this article, but it is Screen Rant, so what do they know? I don't know.
It's not going to end.
Because all she didn't, if Laurie had moved away from Haddonfield instead of building a dumb little bunker and living there like that, like thinking Michael was going to come and get her again, she never ever would have seen Michael Myers ever again because all Michael Myers wants to do is go to his house and stare out a window. And everybody keeps getting in his way. Get out of my way. I just want to stand here and look out my window.
I want to look out. Everybody
Come on. So what's I don't even see the point of Halloween Kills. If I was making Halloween Kills, I'd be fired right away because I'd say that's all he wants to do. I can't do anything with this. This is my version of Halloween Kills. You let Michael Myers go. He walks up to the second floor of his house and he stares out the window. And you build a giant fence or a giant wall around his house, and you just leave him there.
That's good. That definitely works.
That's all they need to do. That's it. That's all they need. And that movie would be probably about 5 minutes long. It would probably have to be 10 minutes, so you can give opening credits and closing credits.
We finally caught Michael Myers.
Right. They spend the entire. Oh, it just hurts my head how bad that movie was. And I've had some fun talks with people like, well, what about Halloween 6? And what about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? What about those? Those are bad. They're worse. No. They're not worse. They tried something different and it didn't work. This didn't do anything different. All it did is take away any reason for any reason for Laurie to be important at all or to even be a final girl. I don't even care about Laurie Strode anymore. I just don't care. I don't care. Go ahead and kill her. Who cares? She's just going to whine and cry anyway. So,
well, they're never going to stop making Halloween movies because it's no,
they're not. They're not. So, okay, let's get back to the article. I went on that big tangent, Mark. So I got to bring the article back up, don't I? I know this is your fault.
I know.
Here we go. So, all right then. Blah 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 blah. Despite the Season of the Witch doing poorly when it was first released, the film has since become a cult classic, earning newfound appreciation from horror fans. I appreciated it the first time I saw it. I liked it.
I like it.
Now, the film isn't part of any Halloween timelines, except it takes place in a different city. Well, now, hold on a minute. Now that I've just said that, I haven't seen it in quite a few years. What city does this take place in?
I don't remember the city.
What the?
I really don't. I don't remember the city. What is it, this city? Right. What city is that?
I don't know. It can't be Haddonfield, can it?
No, it's not.
Matter. Mark and I were just talking right before we went live, and we think we're going to – I'd like to see the movie again. I'm going to watch it again, and we'll do a show on Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
I love it.
Right, Mark?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it.
It's one of your favorites.
It is my favorite. It's one of my favorite Halloweens. I've seen it so many times. I want to get that mask. I want to wear that mask when we do our stream. That's what I want to do. I want to wear that mask.
You better make sure that mask doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, let's not have any of that. All right, let's look at some more of this. Okay, so despite Halloween 3, blah, blah, the film isn't part of any of the Halloween timelines. The trailer for Carpenter's original movie is even shown in Season of the Witch, establishing that Halloween is an actual movie within that universe. Now, see, this is really hurts my flipping head. You see what they did there? Because the stupid cinematic universe garbage that they're all going on about. They've got to look at these movies and go, wait a minute, this is a cinematic universe. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, MCU, for making everything a cinematic universe now. Thank you. Because you wouldn't have worded it that way if some jerk face hadn't have made some cinematic universe.
It's the Hollowverse.
I don't know. There we go. We've done lots of talking about that silliness on this show. So, boy.
They got some cool NECA figures of these.
Yes, they do. All right, so here we go. So even Halloween, okay, the other Halloween movies ignored this, but Halloween and Halloween Kills both feature silver shamrock masks, and the trailer for Halloween Kills shows 3 victims being slaughtered. So, okay, so I don't need to see the movie. I don't need to see it anyway. So. Season of the Witch story, which is expected to play a role in Halloween Kills. Oh, you don't say? It's not going to be in Halloween Kills? Who wrote this? Christopher? It's not going to be in there? You don't think so there, buddy? He had to write that in the article, Mark.
Well, it got in a lot of popularity, this movie.
He had to write that. He had to write in the article that Silver Shamrock and Halloween 3 probably won't play any part in Halloween Kills. He had to write that in the article, Mark. Wrap your mind around that.
What? Does he even know what he's talking about?
I don't know. He's writing for Screen Rant, or Screen Rant bought it. So
no, but
I don't know. So after that, there's an interview. They do a quote from the producer, Freeman. He talked about the future of Halloween after Halloween Ends. Universal's current focus is getting Halloween Ends completed, but there is interest in exploring the outside areas of the Halloween universe. Oh. You know what? You know who could be in the Halloween universe? Ed Kemper.
That?
Let's put Ed Kemper.
Yeah. Well, you gotta get him out of jail.
Let's put Ed Kemper in the Halloween universe.
They got to get him out of jail, Ed Kemper.
You know what they need to put in the Halloween universe? Let's make an Expendables type movie for serial killers. Right? Let's put all the serial killers team up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Let's call that Halloween 4. How about that? Halloween Ends 2. Let's call it that. Let's do something really stupid and call it Halloween Ends 2. How about that? You like that?
Halloween Ends 2. It's not like it ended before, but
you can have Ed Kemper, Ted Bundy, Ed Gein. You know, who else do you want? Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy.
H.H. Holmes. Let's have H.H. Holmes in there.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, let's put him in there. You know, the Expendables for serial killers, and we'll call it Halloween Ends 2. There. Okay, here, let's see. Okay, here's his comment. I think there are other ways and other mediums in which to explore this franchise. I wouldn't necessarily say, I mean, there's always interest in exploring Season of the Witch again. Is that something we'd race to do? I don't know. Our focus has been COVID delays, figuring out how to do Halloween Ends and how to shoot it, how to do all the COVID stuff, and coming out of all of that. That's been our focus. But I think it would be something where we explore other outside areas of the Halloween universe. I think after many films too, we have to look in other places and just be creative. No, you don't. You don't. So
There's
you know
no
that.
reason.
What do you want? Do you want them to take Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and remake it?
No, absolutely not. It's good. It stands on its own.
Do you want them to make Halloween 3, Season of the Witch 2?
No, there's no need. There's no need for it. There's a lot of things missing.
Because I don't know what he
can't do it.
I don't know what else he could be talking about. We need to explore other parts of this universe, other darknesses that lurk in the corners.
Like you were saying to me, it's a good movie, but you don't call it Halloween.
Yeah,
it doesn't really belong in the Halloween universe.
And you know what's interesting, Mark, and you know this, right? You know why there's a Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
I know why, yeah.
Yeah, so originally Halloween 2 wasn't even supposed to have Michael Myers in it. It was supposed to be an anthology series of movies. So the first one tells that story of Michael Myers. The second was supposed to be a different horror movie. And then the third one is the Season of the Witch, and then so on and so forth. It was supposed to go that way. That didn't happen. I wonder what would have – Halloween would be a very different franchise if John Carpenter had gotten his way and Halloween 2 was something else.
Well, the only reason you know why they did that is because he got Michael Myers got so much popularity and so much they made so much money, and why would you change it? You know what I mean? Like, he was going to change it. It's just that what's the point of changing when this slasher is like making a lot of money?
Yeah, so they could do.
It would have probably ended and went away. Like, if he didn't continue with the slasher, it might have went away.
Let's see what else he has to say here. What's interesting about Freeman's comments is he completely contradicts Jason Blum. Contradicts what he has said about it. He has no interest in turning Halloween into an anthology series following the conclusion of Halloween. David Gordon Green won't be making a 4th Halloween. No, David Gordon Green is going to try to make an Exorcist sequel instead. That being said, Michael Myers will likely return at some point to the big screen. Yeah, I mean, just like you were saying there, yeah, I could see that. Even though Freeman says there's always interest in revisiting Halloween 3, that doesn't mean that they will do it. Universal learned their lesson back in the 80s. So if they ever decide to remake Season of the Witch, they probably wouldn't promote it as a Halloween film, or Universal could attempt to write Michael Myers into it. Oh
no, come on. What do they do?
There's currently no reason to believe Universal is going to develop a Season of the Witch remake. but seeing Silver Shamrock Mask in Halloween Kills will at least be a fun Easter egg.
How come
Yeah.
they never
Yeah.
did a Halloween TV series as far as an anthology series, like half hour? You know what I'm saying? Like they do the Creep Show one now on. Why didn't they ever explore that instead of just leave the movies alone and explore a Halloween series that gives you parts, that gives you different pieces? You know what I'm saying?
I,
They could do
I
something
don't
like that.
I don't know. I mean, Friday the 13th did it.
It was totally different, though. It
It
wasn't.
was, yeah. Now, also, Nightmare on Elm Street did it,
Yep.
and it was totally different. I mean, Freddy was basically the crypt keeper. Um,
But I mean,
and recently,
they could
you and I
explore
were
it.
just talking about this earlier today. You can watch the Nightmare on Elm Street series called Freddy's Nightmares. It's on Tubi.
I'm gonna actually watch it. I like that show. I used to watch it
Yeah, I
all the
used
time.
to. You know, there was an episode that I watched long ago, one Christmas Eve at midnight, and I watched it the same episode like 4 years in a row on Christmas Eve. It became my Christmas, so
Yeah,
it was.
you
It's
remember it?
I do, yeah. It's in the first season. I was looking at that earlier and thinking it might be fun to go through and
Well, there's
do
another.
shows on episodes of Freddy's Nightmares.
Yeah,
That might be fun.
There's another live stream we could do.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Mark?
I think
actually, I could see them at some point doing something with Halloween 3. What that is, I don't know. What do you think?
I think they should leave these movies alone. As far as what it is, this is what it is. The movie is a decent movie. It's not Halloween, it's not a part of it. It's just like a really good stand on its own movie. My opinion, I really like it. But like there's no reason to make a sequel of Season of the Witch. There is no reason to make a sequel. I could definitely see if they did a series like on Shudder, and they explore it that way, but not a movie.
Oh yes, that could be something interesting.
Like
That could be cool.
like Creep Show.
Creep Show. Yeah, I think that could be cool. So I've not watched any of the new Creep Show. You've been watching that?
I've been watching it, and they really what they do is really brought you back to the 80s, like as far as the look of it, as far as the whole thing. If you watch it, you're gonna go, wow, I feel like I'm watching the original Creep Show from the 80s. That's how they did it. I mean, you gotta look, you gotta definitely look, you gotta watch it. Since you have Shudder, watch a couple of episodes and you'll see what I mean, how reminiscent of like what a throwback it is to the 80s one.
I will do that. I will have to do that.
My cake.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Maybe we'll talk about that here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that here. Well, I think we'll just leave that right there. And why don't you all let us know what you think? Should they remake Season of the Witch, or should they just make a sequel to Season of the Witch? Of course, with the way streaming is and everything, an anthology series would be cool to do that. I think that would be cool. I'd watch that. All right. And we will catch you next week. All right. Mark, thanks again for being on. And if you want to catch Man, Mark is he's my go-to for Motu. If I got any questions, if I see a new toy in the store, I take a picture of it. I send it to Mark. Mark, why does this cost this much? What is this? And he tells me. So, Mark from the Toys of Time Gone By, check him out. Podcast and YouTube channel. All right. And we'll see you all next time.